Hi Libra, welcome to Dark Goddess Moon Tarot. This reading is going to be for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, or any other major placement in your chart that's important to you right now. If you're not a Libra and this video started automatically playing, there might be a message in here for you. So feel free to stick around. Libra, this is so exciting. If you've seen my collective readings, you know that I often channel poetry, and so far until today, it has just been for the collective tarot readings. However, little tiny snippets of poems are coming through for the zodiac signs. So I'm gonna read short little couple sentences, poem for you, guided. I was gonna say channeled. It's guidance, right? And then we'll get into tarot and oracle, perhaps some journaling prompt cards, and then we'll get charms at the end. So, okay, let me take a sip of coffee here. Becoming who you're meant to be, life's not always what it seems. Can you see the forest through the trees? For this world is just a dream. All right, let's get into tarot. So far, when I do channel poetry, if you're new here, it ties into the reading and I reference it multiple times throughout the reading. So if that poem resonated with you, this is definitely your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else for Libra or anybody watching this video? So we have the Queen of Pentacles pop out and the Ten of Cups. Becoming who you're meant to be. Life's not always what it seems. Can you see the forest through the trees? For this world is just a dream. So perhaps what you have been going through, some sort of darkness that's keeping your vision for your world, your life, it's keeping it in the very forefront. Maybe you can only focus on what's right in front of you because the road has been rough and unreciprocal. Yeah, so the Six of Pentacles just flew out sideways, and then we have the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like you've likely been feeling, you've probably had struggles financially, as most people do, unless you're in that lucky few percentile. A feeling of being betrayed by the universe, perhaps, of things not working out, feeling left out of the good things that you see others manifesting, feeling left behind, just feeling lack, like a very big lack mentality, a scarcity mindset, like life has been unreciprocal, unfair to you. This is the trees, but Spirit wants you to see the forest. You're gonna have your Ten of Cups, Libra. You're gonna manifest it with the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit wants you to take a look at the bigger picture. See the forest through the trees. Reevaluate. Look at 444 on the timer. Angel number 444. Look at all of the seeds you've planted, even if they haven't grown into anything yet. They're there helping you. They're there helping you cultivate your dream world eventually. But with it being in reverse, it's like you're stuck there. You can't move on to the 8, 9, 10 of Pentacles. Being stuck in that 7 of Pentacles of like looking at it, looking at what you've been through, what you've experienced as negatives instead of finding the silver linings, finding the lessons that can be learned from the seeds you've sowed so far. And with the Tower in reverse underneath that, the Tower is a sudden massive change, as we know. So with it being in reverse, it's like you're delaying this change that needs to occur in order to get your 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, because there's a lot of Pentacles here. So I think this is absolutely, for a lot of you, it's going to be relating to career, finance, but also just happy ending, dream come true, dream life in all areas, not just career and finance. Yeah, so Page of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles. It's definitely going to be about finance. Money, career for most of you. Manifesting that which you want. So even if it's not, even if it's about love, like it's about manifestation. It's about manifesting, bringing to your 3D world. For this world is just a dream. Life's not always what it seems. It's like you have this dichotomy here of like starting off with the Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, like very positive cards, right? Like very much inner nurturance and self-care when it comes to your vessel and your world, the world you create without around yourself. So that's like one pentacle over here in the 2 that you're balancing, and then the other one is this 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles in reverse energy, and it was the 7 of Pentacles in reverse energy. This like being stuck in the scarcity mindset, lack mentality. I haven't been able to manifest before, so I'll never be able to manifest. With the Page of Pentacles here, who is learning. They're in the developmental stages of learning how to bring to fruition the seeds they've planted. You're weighing these 2 things, maybe going back and forth. That's very Libra. I'm a Libra sun, so, and my Lilith is in Libra. I have a lot of air in my chart, so I'm right there with you, babe. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. You want this, we want this, but we're here because there's this weighing of these 2, this dichotomy, these 2 different things, different ways of being. Life's not always what it seems, becoming who you're meant to be. New love can't start, or new journeys that involve something you love or someone you love cannot start. Yeah, you can't bring it to fruition with the Empress in reverse here. You can't birth it because you're delaying a change with the Tower in reverse. The Empress in the upright is the most abundant of the court cards, in my opinion. She's often referred to as like a combination of all 4 queens. And remember, the way I read tarot, it's not about gender or how you identify. We all have all of these energies accessible within us. And the Empress represents creation, creating the abundance around you, Queen of Pentacles. She has mastered manifestation. Page of Pentacles. When she's in the upright. But here she's in the reverse. Blocked. Unable to manifest. Unable to bring what she wants into her world. For this world is just a dream. I keep hearing what you think you become. So this lack mindset, scarcity mentality shit that we've been as a society, whether that's from, we've been sort of conditioned to believe, you know, there's the saying like money doesn't grow on trees, and you know, like hard work is like really instilled into, you know, culture, like modern day culture in many societies of like, you have to grind, which I do think we are coming out of that. For me, like the saying work smarter, not harder is coming to mind right now. The moon in reverse, something is going to be illuminated. Something that's been hidden to you. It calls for, with strength on the bottom of the deck in reverse, it calls for mental strength. What else, Spirit? Nine of Cups. Oh, and Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Ace of Wands is like that initial spark for a creative endeavor. It's an idea that is related to something your spirit is very passionate about. But it's in the reverse. You're blocked from having this new creative inspiration come through. Which, if you can get it into the upright, which you will, you're going to do it. The Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment. Like you're almost at that 10 of Cups. You're emotionally fulfilled with yourself, or you will be. That's the goal. You're going to do the work to get to a place where you are emotionally fulfilled within yourself. And then you're going to get your 10 of Cups, the world around you, as within, so without. For this world is just a dream. Can you see the forest through the trees? Shut up. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That is like the ultimate success. Whatever success means to you, but this is obviously related to the world, the physical world around you. So having an abundance of money, of resources, of happiness, of health, good health, having an abundance of feeling physically supported in this 3D world. You're gonna get it, babe. You're gonna get your happy ending. You're going to manifest it. But we need to, Spirit's reminding me, we need to take a look at the two aces that came out in reverse. There's a block creatively. There's a block emotionally and inspirationally, spiritually. So that is something you're going to want to work on. And we did have this scarcity mindset, lack mentality theme pop up. Feeling like things are not reciprocal. So changing that mindset letting that mindset die and crumble to the ground. Burn it down to the ground, honey. Burn that negative mindset to the ground. And that's going to be hard, especially, it's likely like a generational mindset that's been passed down of like, oh, you know, you could never be successful as an artist, or you could never be successful if you're not going to school or if you're not going to college, or if you're not going to university, or if you're not going for this or that or whatever. And it's like, that's why you're blocked from anything new, because you have this mindset that needs to come crumbling down. You need to let it be struck by the lightning of spirit, of the universe. That, only then, when you let the tower happen, when you let it happen, allow this change to happen that so clearly wants to happen, then you'll be able to bring in new opportunities that your heart desires, that you want emotionally, that will bring you emotional fulfillment. New ideas and creative inspiration that will lead you to create your dream world, for this world is just a dream. And Libra, we are the Empress. Empress is a Venus card, ruled by Venus, and the two signs ruled by Venus are Taurus and Libra. So this is one of our cards. You're gonna have emotional fulfillment. You're gonna build it. You're gonna build your dream world, for this world is but a dream. Underneath, I just picked up the Ten of Pentacles, and underneath we have, on the bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something permanently. Permanently. You are walking away from the scarcity mindset, lack mentality, permanently. That is the only way to get all of this abundance. It's the only way. Step into your Empress energy, your Queen of Pentacles energy. Going from the Page of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. You have to walk away from the Five of Pentacles. Plain and simple. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull some, I feel like that's the message. I don't think we need more tarot, but let's do some journaling prompts to help. Spirit, can we get journaling prompts that will help us reverse the Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands into the upright? Like journaling prompts to help inspire whoever's watching this video needs to be inspired about. And even if you're not a journaler, even though I do recommend writing down and actually like writing it out to get to process as part of the process, even just like screenshotting these journaling prompts or writing them down and just sitting with them, thinking about them, integrating your answers, that is going to be important. Whether you write it or not, it's the integration. Journaling prompts for creative, I was just told to slow down. Hold on. Sometimes I just get so excited with this energy and I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then a block will happen. That is interesting. So something about grounding. Can you see the forest through the trees? Maybe a forest walk, forest bathing. Oh, I love this. What is the one thing you are truly in control of? I'm gonna tell, I know this is for you to answer, so maybe like pause the video now and think about it before I tell you what I think this is trying to tell us. Okay, hopefully you've had enough time to do that. The one thing we're in control of always, my love, is our mind. even though it does not feel that way most of the time, especially when we're in a stuck energy or in a lack mindset. But it is the one thing we can control. We can control whether we see the trees or whether we see the forest. We can control by controlling our thoughts, we can control our emotions. And by controlling our emotions and stabilizing them, we can see things more clearly. And if this world is just a dream, that means we can create the world that we want. I'm really into dream work right now. I'm into dream interpretation right now. I am not what started the lucid dreaming process. I have lucid dreamed twice, 2 or 3 times. And on accident, I did not try. I just realized I was dreaming in the dream. And anyway, so dream work might be something to look into. But eventually, like, that's how powerful the mind is. Eventually, we can control our dreams if that's a journey we should choose to take. Right now, I'm not taking that journey because I'm really into this, like, interpreting what weird stuff I dream about. It's a form of shadow work. Dream interpretation is absolutely a form of shadow work. It's very self-reflective, and it's interesting because it's not. I recommend the book Dreamwise. I will put it in the description of this video. I've been getting a ton of books on dream interpretation from the library, and that is one of them that has really, like, gone into depth about the weird process of dreams and how they don't make sense and how to make sense of the dreams that don't make sense. So that's important for someone. Oh, sorry, we just got off on that tangent. This is perfect. If your home is a reflection of yourself, which room or area do you feel is an expression of your heart center, and why? Now, the reason I said this is perfect is because something else, it like triggered something else for me of if your home is a reflection. So this is the Empress. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Very much like home card, like home energy, cultivating the home you want around you. Also 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, right? So if this is the world we want, hold on. If your home is a reflection of yourself, I almost feel like the rest of it doesn't necessarily apply, although you can absolutely, someone will want to hear it because I read it all. So someone will want to journal about that. But for me, it's like if your home is a reflection of yourself, if the world around you is a reflection of yourself on the inside, what do you want it to look like? Because it sure as hell ain't gonna be this, right? It's not gonna be the 5 of Pentacles. We don't want that. We don't want lack, scarcity, poverty, stress. We don't want unreciprocal energies. Right? We want abundance. So if your home is a reflection of yourself, that is something to start thinking about. And if you were to do the full journaling prompt, which room or area do you feel is an expression of your heart center and why? You could also take that metaphorically. Like, for example, I live in a studio apartment. There's one room, honey. So we can take always take things metaphorically. Sometimes that's how spirit talks to us, is in metaphors. Often. Same with our dreams, right? So if the world around you is a reflection of yourself, what part of that do you feel is an expression of your heart center, and why? What are you inspired to create? What path does your heart want to follow? What part of your world currently does your heart want to follow? But in order to get to all of these positive cards here, right? In order to get to your 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, what massive change have you been delaying? What do you need to walk away from? With the Tower in reverse and 8 of Cups, what do you need to walk away from? I mean, I think we've answered that in this reading. It's just a reminder. It's time. Write a bucket list is the next one. Write a bucket list. Write a list. What do you want to accomplish? And because I'm seeing the 7 of Pentacles again, like this reevaluation, reassessment of what seeds have you planted, even if they didn't grow into the dream that you wanted them to. What can you take from that garden and bring into your new dream world? What lessons can you bring? I mean, now you know what to do, what not to do. You can journal about that, like things that worked out, things that didn't, and why didn't they work out? Thinking about that, journaling about that, why didn't they work out? So that when you go to manifest things on your bucket list, you're better equipped on the journey. That is beautiful. Let's get, we're going to pull charms, but let's get an oracle card from the Desert Rites Oracle deck. You can buy it directly from the artist on Etsy. Oh, okay. Let's see. I think that was really obvious. 3 just fell out, so I'm not even going to shuffle. So we have vision questing. Abso-freaking-lutely. I never say that. I don't know why. Maybe that's something you say. Someone watching says that. Absolutely. Vision questing. Getting in touch with your intuition, your third eye. For this world is just a dream. And then we have snare of nostalgia, right? This is that staying stuck in the 5 of Pentacles, staying stuck in this web. You know, everything is an energy, and every energy has a light and a shadow. And the positives of webs are creation, creativity, among other things. But the shadow is this entrapment, this staying stuck, getting stuck, and eventually, if you're a bug, getting eaten by the spider, right? So this is a call to come out of that lack mentality, that scarcity mindset, that not believing in yourself, not having the confidence with the Queen of Wands. No, did we have the Queen of Wands come out in this? I don't think we did. I'm getting my readings. If you have Gemini in your chart, go check out the Gemini reading, because that's where the Queen of Wands came out. Queen of Pentacles came out in this reading. So if you have Gemini in your chart, please do check out the Gemini reading. I will link it right here in the top corner. But absolutely. It's a familiar, with the snare of nostalgia card coming out, it's a familiar energy to feel this lack and scarcity and unreciprocity. I don't even know if unreciprocity is a word. Lack of reciprocity. Yeah. And then the third card, the third oracle card that fell out. Rebirth. Oh, how beautiful. That's absolutely what's happening, Libra. Anybody watching? You're going on this vision quest. Becoming who you're meant to be. Life's not always what it seems. You are going on the vision quest. You're going to leave behind the snares of nostalgia, these familiar feelings of lack, and you're going to be reborn, my love. Reborn into the fire. Wands are fire. And Ace is brand new. This is a rebirth. This is so beautiful. I am so excited for you, Libra. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, we're gonna pull some charms. Let me know what part of this reading has resonated. If you're still watching, what parts have resonated for you the most? Are you really liking the journaling prompts? Are you what's resonating? Are you seeing any signs and synchronicities that I haven't caught? Leave them in the comments. And if you found this video helpful or interesting to watch, please do like the video and hype the video and subscribe to the channel so that I can better tap into your energy and continue to provide these readings for free. Okay, can we get charms for Libra, please? Okay. So we have a ladder. This just came out in a reading about ascension that I just did. I will link the ascension reading up here and check it out if you feel called. But you're ascending in this rebirth. Okay, and then we have, let's see. Oh, I love when this rabbit charm, there's 2 rabbits under a crescent moon in the garden. I love when this comes out in the same reading as the Empress card, because they're very much the same energy to me. Rabbits signify birthing. They reproduce quite easily, right? And yeah, I just heard springtime. Springtime. Whenever you're watching, this is a timeless reading, but that's going to be important for someone. There's something you're going to be birthing by springtime. Or during springtime. Oh, I love that. Creation energy. Oh, and I love that we had the barbed wire come out with the snare of nostalgia. Yeah, you're becoming unsnared from this barbed wire of the lack mindset. That is too perfect. And then vision. Oh my gosh, I love you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Vision questing with a magnifying glass. You can't make this up. Like, literally, you're gonna be like really looking at something. You're gonna see the forest through the trees. This is so magical. I still can't get over it. Like, this is so magical. Wow. You're gonna see the forest through the trees, my love. You're doing it. Thank you so much, Libra, anybody watching this video, for being here, for sharing your energy with me, for healing with me. I really do hope you'll join the channel by subscribing and connecting with me in the comments and liking the video, please. Thank you so much. And until the next time, I am sending you so much love. Take care.